Thanks for joining us. I'm Luis Barrio. Texas A&M held their pro day today. One more reason to make sure that Myles Garrett is definitely worthy of the first overall selection. Welcome back to Fox News First Sports. I'm Luis Barrio. Kyle Atwood recalls in an interview with the Alice Echo News Journal that his fondest memories are his 2007 and 2008 seasons as an assistant coach at Alice High School. Now, after 5 years coaching San Angelo Grape Creek, he'll be back in Alice, this time holding the reins. Alice is located in Southeast Texas, and at 32 years old, Atwood's going to be the head coach as well as the athletic director of the entire program. Now, he's rising from the 3A ranks, now making decisions for a 5A program, which is a large transition. Now, this is video of his time in San Angelo. One memory that pops with Coach, that's the fan support in Alice when the team made the trip to the Alamo Dome for the third-round playoff game back in 2008. Welcome back to Fox News First. I'm Luis Barrio, filling in for sports. Today is the final day of the NBA regular season. East and West will meet up in the NBA Finals June 1st. Now, for the East, the playoff picture is a little hazy. We'll get to the West in a minute, but first with the East. Well, today Tiger Woods announced that he had a successful back surgery, which is good news. The only issue is it's the fourth one of his career. Now begins the 6-month recovery and rehabilitation process for Tiger.
Love and affection for him, which will forever reside in our hearts. Arnold Palmer was more than the king.
Today is the 81st playing of the Masters, and it does not begin once the ceremonial tee shot is hit. Thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm Luis Barrio. Since 2012, always done by Arnold Palmer and Jack Nicklaus and Gary Player. Today was a day golf fans didn't want to see but knew it was coming. For me, it's that image right there. We're so used to seeing Arnie's name up there, and the picture says 1,000 words, but his two buddies, Gary Player in all black, and Jack Nicklaus, of course his wife in attendance, Kathleen Palmer. Welcome back to Fox News First. I'm Luis Barrio. Here's your sports. A minor treat for Cowboy fans today. Unveiled is their 2017 schedule. The same group of ACU Wildcats this year played in the program's first WNYT last year. They were happy just to be there. They went head-to-head with the University of Texas El Paso, aka UTEP Miners, before losing 66-62. Good evening, everyone. I'm Luis Barrio, filling in for Manny Diaz. Well, we all knew that ACU was going to play in the NIT. What we did not know is who they'll be playing against. That is until last night. That's right, Manny. Fox 15 is out here in Dallas, Texas at Moody Coliseum for the second-round matchup between SMU Mustangs and the ACU Wildcats. It's safe to say that March Madness is in full effect. All right, Manny, I'm joined by Monahan's head coach, Mickey Owens. Coach, thank you for taking the time. Congratulations on the victory. What do you attribute this win to? You guys ran the ball well, played defense well, but what do you attribute it to?
Well, you know, you want to try to keep it away from those guys. They're so explosive.
All right, Coach, everyone, I'm here with ACU head football coach Adam Dorrell. Coach, for the viewers who might not know what the purpose of a spring game is, can you just explain to them a little bit what you're looking for?
Yeah, the biggest thing is we get officials here. We had big.
All right, Manny, I'm joined by Brownwood head coach Kyle Maxfield. Coach, thanks for taking the time. You guys won 63-17. Yes, pretty convincing, but does that score tell the whole story?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story because we were down 10-0.
7-7 at the half, but 2 turnovers in the second half by Comanche resulted in a 14-7 victory. Coach, is that how you drew it up before the game?
We practiced it all week. You know, we knew it was going to be a tough battle.
Coach, you guys have a big home stretch coming up the next couple weeks. How does that feel?
It feels great.
Now, earlier in the week, you said that the game is won Monday through Thursday in practice. Tell me a little bit about that in practice.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, the games are won Monday through Thursday, and then you got to bring it to the game field and execute on Friday. But
pick a card, any card.
It's kind of a mindless hobby.
Up to the plate comes Dan Munton.
Typically, you'll find him in like museums.
Throw him a curveball, and he'll probably counter with a homer.
My Jackie Robinson rookie card, which Jackie Robinson was the one that broke the color barrier. He was the first African-American player to play in the big leagues.
Yeah, I feel like that's the holy grail.
Yeah, it is. It's a hard one to get, yeah.
A walk-off Grand Slam baseball card collection.
Their cards are the Babe Ruth cards. So these are some 1920s cards. I actually have 5 of them total. 5 Babe Ruth cards. Ty Cobb, Mickey Mantle, Lou Gehrig.
A stand-up triple. Listen to the story of when Charlie Hustle, Pete Rose, visited Abilene. Dan was his tour guide for the day.
And so Matt knew that I loved baseball, so we went out and took him out to the base, Dyess Air Force Base, and he was kind enough to sign this baseball that says, "I'm sorry, I bet on baseball, Pete Rose." And it was a black ball because, he's been blackballed from the Hall of Fame.
Wherever you stand with Pete Rose, that's definitely a keepsake. This isn't your typical shoebox baseball card collection.
I started collecting baseball cards when I was back in, when I actually, from the time I was 5 and on, my brothers and I started collecting. They were 10 years older than me, so their first cards were in the mid to early 60s. You weren't collecting for any value. It was just for a fun time and something you did with your brothers, and your dad would buy you cards. And if we got an allowance, we'd go down and buy baseball cards at the local gas station. So that's how it all started.
Ted Williams, Hank Aaron, Willie Mays. Oh, and his collection? It's not for sale.
I don't do it for the money of it. I never have. I've just collected cards because I love doing it.
Like a baseball player reaches into his pocket for chew, Dan reaches back into history for decades-old cards.
Baseball cards, when you very first started, they were looked like little cigarette cards. These are what the early cards look like right here. Some of the very first baseball cards ever, and they're called tobacco cards.
Dan went to and played baseball at Hardin-Simmons, a passionate alumni. This is what you call an inside-the-park home run.
This card is from 1919. It's a Hardin-Simmons University baseball player.
How about that? Several from the big country have made it to the big leagues.
There are some Abilenians, some people from the big country who have baseball cards. Bill Gilbreth played for the Tigers, has a baseball card. Dave Johnson, who played for the Orioles, has baseball cards.
Dan likes to tell stories through his collection. He just likes to talk baseball with friends. And after he's rounded first base, second base, and third base, it's nice to come home safe.
I've always enjoyed collecting, man. It's just one of those things. And plus, you're after a long day at work, coming up in your baseball card room is kind of just relaxing.
For Fox 15 Sports, I'm Luis Barrio.
So he won't find that very often.
After a successful career at Abilene Christian University,
he's the only defensive player to ever have his number retired here at ACU.
Second-round draft choice by the Chicago Bears.
With no further ado, our number 1 draft pick, Danielle Manning, Abilene Christian.
No, man, it's truly an honor to be a Chicago Bear.
Start your rookie year in Super Bowl 41.
Harrison with Danielle Manning, rookie from Abilene Christian.
How do you follow up in the second half of your life? It's Thursday at Abilene Christian University. Finals are right around the corner.
Our final is on Wednesday.
We find Danielle Manning in Dr. Roper's communication theory course.
For each of the questions.
I feel like getting that degree, I'm gonna finish that. And I promise myself, promise a lot of people in my family that.
Manning saw the entire field, even coming out of college. Leaving ACU the number 11 and entering the NFL number 38. Symbolic of the credits he needs to finish his undergraduate degree.
Football, we understand, doesn't last always. Again, I played 9 seasons, and now after that, you want to be able to, you make money, you want to be able to secure it, take care of it.
He's back, no longer pounding ball carriers. Instead, he's hitting the books.
And now I have 3 kids, and I want to let them know that, it's important to get your degree. I played ball, made money, I'm set, but it's important to get that degree.
It's a change of scenery, no doubt, from his rookie year in the NFL.
You had a lot of good players on that defense. You had Brian Urlacher, Charles Tillman,
Lance Briggs, Tommy Harris, Devin Hester. That's just guys on a defense.
Those are stacked.
Right.
That was crazy.
Right.
You were part of it.
Yep.
The quiet and humble kid from Corsicana, Texas, who used to personify on the football field his childhood superhero, the Incredible Hulk.
Fist, right?
And the green glove that said stuff, Hulk smash and all that on them.
Is now personifying one of his biggest influences.
My daddy just finished his degree, and he finished and got 2 degrees, and I'm riding around now with his cap and gown. He always teased me about that, so I'm still competing, so it's one of the things I definitely got to get.
For Fox 15 Sports, I'm Luis Barrio. When you look back at the history of Abilene High School athletics and you take a look at the players who have come and gone, as well as the achievements of the team, it doesn't take long to find success.
Listen up. We wish him the best of luck, the all-time leading rusher of Abilene High School. We're going to miss him, but we know he's got great things ahead, and he wanted to be here with you guys because he's going to be leaving next week. Abram, it's yours, baby.
Man, I just want to, thank all of y'all that are here supporting me right now. Yeah.
Just like that, Abram Smith has gone from an Abilene Eagle to a Baylor Bear. Chuck Stadler, the man who's called his games and some more, had some high comparisons for Abram Smith.
35 years that I've been broadcasting football, he's probably the best running back, with maybe the exception of Cedric Benson, that I've ever seen in a high school uniform.
It came as a surprise staying in Texas after previously committing to Tulsa.
The school that I wanted to go to as a kid, and I went to several camps just hoping to make it there, and now it's finally happening. It's a great community there, and I just, I feel like that's where I need to be.
Reporting from Abilene High School, Luis Barrio, Fox 15 Abilene. In case you missed it, the Clyde Bulldogs are 21-0. 21 up, 21 down.
Everybody just playing together, having fun.
So watch out! The Bulldogs are running with it. Cue the music, grab a bucket of baseballs, and get ready to have some fun. That's what their Monday practice was like before today's game.
Why are you guys 21-0?
The main key to our success is that we just love to play baseball. We don't make it a grind every day, but we just love to come out here and be around each other and do what we love to do.
Throw into the mix some drills.
Ground balls, 500 swings off a tee. And, we do the same 3 or 4 drills to start out every single practice.
When Coach Rowley arrived 6 years ago, the majority of the players on this year's roster were in 6th grade, but even then, he knew something was different.
They weren't even playing competitive sports yet. They always brought a life, with everything they did that made it not just fun to be around, but you could tell that there was going to be something special about them and everything they did.
With so many numbers, like 21, and a number 2 ranking, this is the only number that matters to Coach.
1. That'd be the next one. Every single game is, you have to go into a mindset that you're 0-0 and that, that person's going to give you their best effort and their best, their best game.
For Fox 15 Sports, Luis Barrio.